Okay, so I'm sure that I'm gonna have to split this into parts, but I don't know yet. But this is Weird But True 5. A T-Rex's arms were so short it couldn't scratch his nose. The world's biggest skateboard is almost as long as a school bus. Doctors have created heart muscle from human skin. The first TV remote was called Lazy Bones. You can use Gatorade to clean your toilet. Did not know that you could use Gatorade to clean your toilet. A man once blew a bubblegum bubble that was larger than a basketball. There's more salt in 1 gallon of seawater than in 49 pounds of potato chips. A group of hippos is sometimes called a bloat. Poor hippos. A vending machine in Singapore gave away a free soda to anyone who hugged the machine. Giraffe hooves are the size of dinner plates. All of the letters in the word typewriter can be found in 1 row on a keyboard. Hot water can freeze faster than cold water. Sea snail mucus was once used to make purple dye. The first cars didn't have windshield wipers. Clocks were once made with only 1 hand. Oh, that would be... I guess, yeah, that makes sense. I feel like that would get confusing. Sharks can't blink. Sharks also can't stop swimming or they die. A German fashion designer makes clothing from milk powder. Goats snack on poison ivy. There's a horse so small she sleeps in a doghouse. That's cute. Ostriches can swim, but they can't fly. A U.S. ice cream shop sold insect-flavored ice cream. Trained pigeons have delivered secret messages across enemy lines during wartime. I mean, yeah, before phones. You kind of need something to deliver a message. Sticking raw bacon in your nostrils can stop serious nosebleeds. Do not try that, even if it says it's true. Male turkeys are called gobblers. Bees have 5 eyes. Some blueberries are pink. There are 118,000 islands in Finland. That's one for about every 30 people in the country. In Taiwan, garbage trucks blast music to remind people to bring out the trash. I actually want singing garbage trucks. Can we have that where I live? Some crabs are bright purple. Some ants lick each other to protect against diseases. Water blown out of a blue whale's spout can shoot 3 stories high. Some police officers in Cairo, Egypt, patrol the pyramids on camelbacks. If it works, it works. Spider silk is used to make fishing nets in some countries. Raindrops are shaped like hamburger buns. I don't think that's true. I think that hamburger buns, that's just a correlation. A Taiwanese airline flies Hello Kitty themed jets. I want to write in those. Those look cool. Triceratops had up to 800 teeth. When it gets cold enough, Niagara Falls, one of the largest waterfalls in North America, can freeze over. Some wildflowers smell like chocolate. I would not mind those flowers. A Canadian woman rode a motorized toilet up to 46 miles an hour. Retired Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavors are laid to rest at the Flavor Graveyard in Vermont, USA. We actually learned about that in the Amazing Places to See in North America. So, real. Insect blood can be clear, yellow, or green. It can be more satisfying to scratch and itch on your back than on your arm. A 35-foot-tall inflated Angry Bird perched on the side of the Seattle Space Needle in Washington State, USA. It's promoting T-Mobile. Kikajus can twist their hind feet backward to climb trees. You would weigh 0 pounds at the center of the earth. Well, yeah, because that's how weight works. A Welshman's dog served as best man at his wedding. That's really cute. If your tongue was as long as a frog's, it would reach down to your belly button. Vampire bats are the only mammals to have a blood-only diet. Wow. A candy company makes gummy bears the size of footballs. Sunsets on Mars are blue. That's pretty. Sauce can make bee stings hurt less. Saltwater taffy does not contain salt water, because you would die. There's a millipede that has 750 legs. Also, you probably can't die from drinking salt water. It's just really, really bad for you. I think. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. Full moons appear brighter in winter than in summer. More people have been to the moon than the bottom of the ocean, because it is extremely dangerous to go to the bottom of the ocean. There's a high likelihood that you will die. Some bonobos use touchscreen computers to communicate with humans. Turtles the size of small cars roamed Earth 60 million years ago. A leech can suck up 5 times its body weight in blood. Thermal vents, cracks in the ocean floor, spew water that's hotter than 750 degrees Fahrenheit. Some people use coffee grounds to make their hair shiny. True, there's a lot of coffee-based hair products out there. You can find it. Ping pong balls can travel 70 miles an hour. That's faster than a speeding car. Sounds dangerous. A building in South Korea is being built in the shape of a pound sign. I wonder if they ever built it, because this book was from when I was a child. So, the strongest tornadoes are packed with enough energy to power 10,000 houses for one day. I think that we should harness the power of a tornado. It seems energy efficient. Green. A white orca was spotted in the Pacific Ocean. Oh, because they're normally black, but some of them are albino. Some tarantulas are blue. This is the orca that I was talking about. Promise it's just white. It doesn't look weird. You can buy a wig for your dog. Builders of Japan's Nijo Castle created squeaky floors to prevent intruders from sneaking in. That's really smart. A sea star can turn its stomach inside out. A baseball stadium in Texas, USA stole hot dogs that were each longer than 2 iPads. Does not surprise me. People here love their hot dogs. Alligator teeth are hollow. The world's largest bat has a wingspan as wide as a sofa. Fingerprints can last for up to 40 years on paper. So this book is going to have my fingerprints on it for a long time. Spaceship Earth at Walt Disney Resort in Florida, USA weighs as much as 17 jumbo jets. If you ever needed to lift it up. Just in case. Whales have belly buttons. A prize cow in Canada sold for $1.2 million. Don't quite know why. Oh, that's the belly button of the... Right there. Belly button. A study found that the more afraid you are of spiders, the bigger they appear to be. Interesting. In ancient Egypt, only royalty were allowed to eat mushrooms. So glad that we can eat mushrooms now. Some people are born with a double row of eyelashes. Young giraffes sometimes moo. 111,111,111 times that same number, 111,111,111, is equal to whatever that number is. It reached over 1 billion, so I don't I don't I don't know how much it is because it's over 1 billion. I'm sorry, I'm a little stupid. Some ancient Romans paid their taxes in honey. It was considered good luck to throw shoes at the bride and groom at 16th century weddings in England. A hot drink can sometimes cool you down faster than a cold drink. That seems unlikely. I feel like that's not true. I feel like that one might have to be tested. Beavers have a set of clear eyelids to see underwater. Up until 100 years ago, some toothbrush bristles were made from pig hairs. Sounds exciting. Seaweed can prevent tooth decay. Fish sometimes cough. Oology is the study of bird eggs. Pronounced that word terribly wrong. Sorry about that. A pineapple is actually made up of a bunch of berries. There's a jellyfish that can change from an adult back into a baby. I feel like that's just stupid. Like, that's just a stupid power. Why would you... I guess if you wanted to Benjamin Button yourself, but... Your brain can hold 100 times more information than a computer. I also feel like this one's incorrect. My brain is a little bit slow, a little bit stupid. The original architects of the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, California, USA, considered painting the bridge black with yellow stripes instead of orange. I wonder why. I wonder why they decided to change it and why they wanted a black with yellow striped bridge. A man in Havana, Cuba, built a bicycle that's as tall as an elephant. Cockroaches recognize members of their family. That's cute, like that. 400 million tweets are sent every day. There's a town in Oregon named Boring. Boring, Oregon. Poor Boring, Oregon. I really wish that Boring, Oregon was like the coolest place on earth. I feel like that would be awesome. A paradise float with a giant balloon is called a falloon. It took 450,300 Lego bricks to create a 18-foot tall replica of the world's tallest building. And the building is located in Dubai. Astrophobia is the fear of thunder and lightning. I used to have that. And then my mom taught me a trick. I pretended that my grandmother was bullying up in heaven, and then I was no longer scared because my grandma was just having fun, you know? A chameleon's tongue can travel as fast as 13 miles an hour. An insect called an assassin bug sometimes carries dead ants on its back to appear bigger. That sounds really sad. Like, really grotesque. Like, why did you need the ants? Why? It's okay to be small. Promise. There's back-to-back strikes in bowling is called a turkey. Sorry. Only female mosquitoes bite. That is true. I do remember learning that. Elephants drink the equivalent of 800 glasses of water a day. Whale blubber was once used to make margarine. I'm so glad that it's not anymore. That seems terrible for the whales. The world's largest red wagon is taller than a 2-story building and can hold 75 kids. That's what you should take to the zoo with you. When you go to the zoo and you need your like little wagon to like carry around the stuff and the kids, that's when you need one that can carry 75 of them. Camels are originally from North America. That also seems unlikely. You can see a glass frog's heart beating through its skin. That's really grotesque. You will likely get 100,000 small cuts, bruises, and sprains in your lifetime. A Buzz Lightyear action figure spent 15 months on the International Space Station. Good job, Buzz. I would definitely be the person to bring Buzz Lightyear up to space with me. An elephant's heart can weigh as much as a basset hound. A lion's roar is louder than a lawnmower. Well, of course it is. Have you ever heard a lion roar? And you're going to tell me that that is not louder than a lawnmower. You can tell the personality of some finches by the color of their heads. Birds with black heads are risk takers, while red heads are more aggressive. Interesting. In Japan, you can buy octopus-flavored ice cream. I feel like that would be really tasty. That would be good. Orange snow once fell in Siberia. I wonder if it was due to pollution. Some millipedes grow in the dark. I really wish that, they gave you, more information on some of these. 300 million years ago, dragonflies had wingspans as wide as 3 frisbees. That's really pretty. Children in ancient Rome played a game similar to leapfrog. We still play that. That is still a thing. At least where I'm from. It's still a thing. College students created a piano out of bananas. So that's truly what college kids in America are doing these days. I don't know if it was in America, but that seems like a very American thing to do. Every day, there are more iPhones sold around the world than there are babies born. That's kind of like a problem. The peacock mantis shrimp has claws strong enough to punch through an aquarium's glass walls. Okay, that would be a problem. Imagine, you're just, going through the zoo, right? And the shrimp can get its way out of the case at any time. And you might just end up with water on you and a shrimp in your lap, and that might be your day at the zoo. Doodling can help you concentrate. I think that is accurate because it helps you concentrate on the doodling and not anything else. More than 100 years ago, people roller skated by strapping small tires to their feet. That's actually pretty cool. That sounds pretty fun.